Hello, welcome back to Puzzled Pieces. My name is Puzzly Puzzled. Today, we are looking at the 3 recent big updates to one of my favorite franchises that I haven't really talked about a lot on this channel, Godzilla. Now, ever since 1954, this franchise has been going strong, except maybe in 1998. And even though the recent MonsterVerse era hasn't been as good as those 90s and 80s movies and the 60s movies and the 70s movies, please don't hurt me. I've still enjoyed them so much, and I'm always coming back for more. Especially Shin Godzilla, which was amazing, and no one can convince me otherwise. But today, 3 Godzilla projects are in the works and are said to be releasing very soon. One of them even releasing this year, which is just fantastic. So let's get into the first one, shall we? The sequel to one of the biggest movies of 2021, Godzilla vs. Kong, comes Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. Now, when the teaser trailer dropped, I literally did not expect it whatsoever, but when I saw that teaser trailer, I was very interested, but that name is really weird. It sounds like one of those really weird stories that you would read on the internet that everyone tells me to stay away from. But also, the New Empire is probably the most generic name I've ever heard of. But those are just 2 little gripes I have about the name, but I don't really care. Still good. But yeah, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire was randomly released teaser trailer one morning. I watched it, and it teased a new villain, which looks like a very skinny version of King Kong. We don't know their name. We know it's coming next year. And my thoughts on it? Well, I'm very hyped. I'm very excited to see how Godzilla and Kong work together to fight a monster that isn't Mechagodzilla. But also, this is just my bias towards Godzilla. I'm not really that into Kong, so seeing that this new villain is centered around Kong's backstory, presumably, I'm not as hyped as I would be, say, if it was like Destroyer, Anguirus, any other legacy Godzilla creatures, or even King Kong creatures like Mecha Kong? I don't know. Kong isn't really about other monsters, it's about him. But having it be another big monkey is kind of annoying. But that's just my Godzilla bias. People who like King Kong more are probably... What do King Kong fans do when they're excited? Like make monkey noises? Yeah, they're doing that. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really care about Kong. So yeah, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. I'm super excited. Not as excited as I would be. The teaser trailer was pretty cool though. Now, next, we're moving on to the Godzilla series, which I didn't even know was happening, and I'm a Godzilla fan. It's releasing on Apple TV, which... interesting. That's like one of the least used streaming services, I guess. I don't know. Do people actually have Apple TV? Anyway, Godzilla the series. Now, they released a couple of images online today, and damn, it looks good. Now, the image in the thumbnail is one of them, and you might be thinking, damn, good. But that's actually apparently a flashback to the Golden Gate Bridge incident in the original 2014 movie, which I'm not complaining about because the CGI looks improved. And I mean, Godzilla, I don't know what it is, but he just looks so cool in that shot. And yes, because it's a series and it's on Apple TV, and it probably won't have a very high budget, and it's about Monarch. I mean, no, nothing against Monarch. It's very interesting what they're doing, but I'm just not as interested as I would be with, like, big monkey fighting big lizard that can shoot atomic breath. But yeah, Monarch's still interesting. It gets the plot going, so I'll enjoy it. But this series I think is called like Monarch Secrets of something. But yeah, knowing that there probably won't be a lot of Godzilla in it, there might even be some Kong in it. I mean, it's been labeled as a Godzilla series, so I'd hope there'd be more Godzilla than Kong in it if there is Kong. But so far the CGI looks really good for Godzilla, in my opinion. He just looks really cool in the shot. And knowing TV series, let's be honest, Godzilla won't be in it very much. He'll probably be in it, say, at most once an episode. Maybe in the finale he'll be in it for 5 minutes. Because, I don't expect this to have a super high budget like the movies, so they aren't going to have enough Godzilla in there. And it's probably just going to be about Monarch, and people are going to be talking. And I know a lot of people didn't like that in Godzilla King of the Monsters and Kong vs. Kong, but I think it could work. It could actually expand Monarch, and it could be good. I don't have super high hopes for it, but I'm hoping it will be good, because I want to see the Godzilla franchise thrive, and with its recent popularity, I want it to actually be good, and steps in the right direction. And finally, the one that I'm looking most forward to, another return to original Toho Godzilla, Godzilla -1. This had been talked about for many months, and it was codenamed Godzilla Zero. And whenever people were talking about a new Godzilla movie by Toho is releasing at the end of this year, I completely thought they were just rumors and hoaxes. And then when that teaser trailer dropped, boy was I in for a surprise, because it looked so good. Last time Toho made a Godzilla movie, it was banging. Shin Godzilla was amazing. And seeing that they're making another one, let's get into it. So, Godzilla -1 is set after the war, and Godzilla appears. And if you've seen the original, you know it's set in 1954, I believe. So, wouldn't that mean that if it's in the same timeline as the original, does that mean this is a prequel? And if so, I'm very dumb and I'm going to be wrong on this, I already know. But if so, if this is in the same continuity as the original, which I know has 50 different non-canon timelines throughout all the movies, so you're saying that Godzilla attacked Japan in the 40s, 10 years, and they just were let's never talk about this again. And in the 50s, he comes back, and they're they had just had their memories wiped, and they're dang, what is that? And then they kill it. I'm definitely wrong. Maybe the Godzilla original is set before the war or before Godzilla -1 is set. Someone tell me what I'm wrong about, but this might not even be it's set in the same continuity as the original. Maybe the original took place before this. I don't know. In some continuity. I know I'm wrong, but I just wanted to say that in 0.1% chance that I am right. But again, Godzilla's design in this looks very good, and the CGI looks very good. And it's releasing this year, December 1st, 2030. 2030? Oh my god! No, 2023. Only in theaters, which is good. I'm so glad this isn't a straight-to-streaming movie, because that would, it'd still be amazing because it's Toho, but it wouldn't be as high budget, and I'm very glad they're giving this an actual budget by the looks of it. I really hope they release it in theaters in New Zealand, because I want to see this in theaters. I really want to. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Godzilla, and now I've talked about Godzilla. So yeah, those are the 3 latest big Godzilla announcements. Godzilla X Kong The New Empire, Godzilla the series on Apple TV+, and Godzilla -1, which looks very cool. Also, the title Godzilla -1 is really cool. And it's also very clever, because they say in the title, Japan had lost everything after the war, and now they have -1 because Godzilla's just yo, what's up? But also, if it's in the same continuity as the original, that would mean that that's Godzilla 1 and this is Godzilla -1 because it's a prequel. cool title if that's what I think it's trying to be. But yeah, I know I'm wrong on like all of this, and I have very bad opinions, so please don't listen to them. But that is all. Thank you for watching, if you even watched this far in, which I highly doubt. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Also subscribe, I guess, I don't know.